Afrika is a small community with a population of about 7,000 in the West Mamprose district in northern Ghana.
In 2008, the three social work students, Sarah Ebishua, Julia Weber-Bauer and Tamara Potfai, came to Guaboliga to do their internship at the Guaboliga orphanage. They realized there was a lot of need for support, so they sent emails to their family and their friends to make them aware of the Guaboliga orphanage. Another person which received this email was Christine Fostinger, and together the four ladies founded the NGO Braveaurora, which was registered in March 2009 in Austria and Switzerland, and since 2010 it is a registered NGO in Ghana. Over the years the NGO grew, and as you can see around the board, you see all the staff of Braveaurora. Now in May 2013, Braveaurora is the biggest employer in Guaboliga. My name is Verein. I'm the project manager of Braveaurora, and I want to welcome you to Braveaurora and I want to welcome you to Guaboliga. As we have heard before, the NGO Braveaurora started with the support of the Guaboliga orphanage. In the year 2009, all the 45 orphans lived together in one house in the old orphanage, and as you can imagine, when 45 children live in one house, it was very, very crowded. So one of the measures Braveaurora took was to build the foster care community. Braveaurora reactivated a borehole and connected 6 solar panels, as you can see here. Through the solar panel the water is pumped to the high-level water tank which you see behind me, or directly to the old orphanage. Through reactivating the borehole and providing the solar system, Braveaurora could assure the provision of clean drinking water for all children which lived in Braveaurora's foster care community or the old orphanage. But the water is not only here for Braveaurora, the water is also here for the community.
The results of the water analysis in Tamale have shown that both wells are heavily polluted. So Braveaurora really decided to take action. But we are different than some other projects because we don't just build a well somewhere in a village without involving the community. So before we are building a well, we really try to talk to the community, to make workshops for awareness raising, how important clean water and pure water is for their life and hygienic situation.
Braveaurora also built the volunteers compound. It is the place where up to present the project manager and the volunteers on site live. Since its beginning, Braveaurora closely worked with volunteers who played a vital role to develop the NGO till this date.
Actually, how we start reintegration. First of all, we educate parents and we educate the children too. And then after that, we counsel parents on individual basis and the children too. After that, we do home visits. We go to the families to see how they are living. All the children, we visit them twice a week, each family. But those children that have gone home for a year and a half now, we visit them once a week.
We are now in Kamunabe's family. The old man is the house owner. He's called Kambonaba. And then we are his family. We have 7 children. 7 children that we are taking care of. They live in this family.
About 1.5 years now that some of them are living in the house. And as we do visitation, we found out that the children are doing well at home.
For example, some of the children we provide with houses, with roofing materials, with doors, with windows, with cement. Another sector where Braveaurora is involved is the educational sector. In Guaboliga there is a primary school, which means primary 1 to primary 6, and the junior high school, which means junior high school 1 to junior high school 3.
Braveaurora didn't decide to take the easiest way. We talked permanently the last 2 years to the Ghana Education Service that they have to employ more teachers, and they did so, so we are very grateful for that now.
As an educational coordinator, my major responsibility is to ensure that the teacher incentives program, which has been implemented by the NGO, is very successful.
And each year, the best of all volunteer teachers is qualified for a scholarship.
I have been in the voluntary service in Guabulga since 1997 to 2010. So I was at the voluntary till the NGO came from abroad, Braveaurora. And because of my good attendance, I was sponsored by that NGO.
We also assisted with a library for the school and a computer lab, of which we are very grateful. But we've seen tremendous change in the performance of our pupils with regards to the establishment of the library and then the computer laboratory.
I'm a teacher of Guabulga Junior High, integrated science teacher, and I think we've stayed back for extra classes during these holidays, which is organized by Braveaurora. The main purpose of this particular classes or holiday classes is to make sure that most of our topics have been covered, and then Braveaurora has taken upon them to organize these extra classes in order to be able to finish our topics. We wish and pray that these classes will always continue every occasion, because we as teachers have realized that it has been helping most of our students.
They haven't stopped there. In collaboration with the community, they've embarked on an environmental project which has to do with tree planting. As such, together with Braveaurora, the community is developing a green belt.
The green belt, which was realized in cooperation with the University in Vienna. 150 trees were planted in September 2012. The community was involved in the planting, and the community members came out to plant the trees and also to provide proper fencing for each tree so that they are protected from the animals. So right now you see the Malam with some children removing the old plants in preparation for yams and different things we want to plant now in the rainy season.
Not use the chemical with my garden. I'll use the local one with Manuel and Dresden. If we pray the chemical is not good, I'll use it with local thing. It's Manuel things.
We have done so many of them already, meaning we have integrated them with their families. And their families are grateful that these kids have come back wonderful children, good children, well behaved, and they're willing to integrate into the society that their fathers and mothers had left them, to do well in society, to be called people of substance, children of substance, not to be called or tagged names with the stigma of orphanage. So Braveaurora coming in and taking these children and training them, hiring social workers, hiring education coordinators, hiring a project manager, showed how important these children are to these people from Austria. We are finally going to reintegrate these people, and now we have left with about 8 of them, which we're going to do next week.
The people who are receiving these orphans today, they are my sons, my children. You have to see them as such. I'll have a special eye on how you have received them and how you are going to keep them with the support of Braveaurora until they go to their fullest potential.
So we are here today to reintegrate 8 of them. That is the last batch. And Guabulga, I'm glad to say, is a model in the CRI initiative.
The 3 highest principles of Braveaurora are sustainability, transparency, and help for self-help. We really try in all our projects that we don't make nobody dependent on Braveaurora. That means that we try to develop some projects like the microcredit program, where people can generate their income on their own after a while for themselves and their families. The community is involved in each step, and before we start implementing a project, we always think together about the sustainable exit plan. A project of Braveaurora is just the successful when the ownership of a project is handed over to the village and to the chief, to the community, or when a project is finished successfully, like the reintegration program.
I think their success story is the fact that they are involving the community in all that they seek to do in this community, and that is what I'm most happy for. Because once you are living with people and you're involved in all that they are doing in their day-to-day activities, and you are totally involved, you all feel part of it. The managers who have really come here and stayed and probably left, they worked it out in such a way that they were in close contact. All of them have always been in close contact with the community. First by holding regular meetings with myself, the chief, and sometimes with my cabinet. And when there is the need for the entire community to know what is happening there.
Journey doesn't end going back to the families. We still have to continue to support them. And here's where I come in. I come in to tell or to ask all those donors from far and near, especially in Europe and Austria in particular, that all the monies, all the resources, all the time they have spent, we have built rooms, we have put in beds, we have bought books, we have bought learning aids, teaching aids for these children. So going back to their families does not mean the work stops. Actually, it's when the work begins. Because now we have to make sure that we have enough people to go, social workers to go and be with them and ask them what they're doing, see that everything is done for them, so they will continue the process that they started. Thank you for that dream that you have realized. Thank you for choosing this obscure village out of nowhere, and now it's a model, because what you have done with this reintegration is going to catch on, because the UNICEF and the Ghana government and all other governments around the world, they don't want the stigmatization of orphanage. And this is the way forward. The way forward is to keep these children and train them and reintegrate them, put them back to society, link them with people that will care for their daily needs. How social workers that are hurting to go out and help, they are feeling it to go out and help these children to be better people in society. So Tamara, Julia, Christine, and Sarah, I just want to say thank you.